That reminds me of a funny story. The first engine I ever rebuilt, I rebuilt it on the ground out next to the barn of a place where we built a house down in Winston, Georgia. And I was laying under the truck, reaching up in the bottom part of the engine, messing around with rod caps or something like that. And Mom and Dad drove up, and my mom opened the door and just started one long continuous scream with no words in it. She opened the door and she said, "Ah!" Longest scream I ever heard. And I'm standing there, I'm laying there with one arm up in the engine looking at her scream. And when she ran out of breath, she said, "Snake." It was like, "Snake." Well, I looked down and there was a snake there, and he turned his head because he was looking at Mama too, and we saw each other eyeball to eyeball, and I miraculously developed the ability to crawl on my back as if I were a snake, and so did he. Well, he was on his stomach, so we both crawled in different directions, and I never saw him again, and he never saw me again. But from that day forward, if I'm laying under a truck like I am now, with my arm stuck out like I am now, I'm always curious about whether there's a snake up under my armpit like there was that time. Of course, I'm on a paved floor inside of an enclosed garage, and there's probably no snakes in here, but I still get the feeling, whether it's any truth or not.